watching HALENVILLE Live with Fruitcake Tony. Woo! Wow!
All right, lift off.
Yeah,
We have lift off.
we have launched.
We are live just shortly after 9 o'clock. Fruitcake and Ed. What's up, Ed?
How you doing, buddy?
Absolutely excellent.
I am doing great, fantastic, staying cool like the rest of us are trying to. I've got storms rolling through right now, so hopefully the power stays on.
I know.
But yeah, busy at work. Everything's good.
Good, dude.
Yeah, looking forward to my vacation at the end of the month
Mm-hmm.
and the show we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, that's for me and you both. That is coming up, and it is upon us, dude.
Yes.
It is upon us. Yeah, goodness. The Best of All Worlds tour is launched Saturday, West Palm Beach, and off to a flying start, Ed.
Yeah, I like how he brought out some other songs that he hasn't sang in a long time. But yeah, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good.
Mm-hmm. All these tasty videos are certainly up there on YouTube already. We're gonna look at the set list for sure. We'll look at those dates upcoming. A lot of Van Halen in the set list, Ed, but with all of Sammy's shows in the past, he has done, a lot of Van Halen before, but
Yeah,
even more on this go round.
I was kind of hoping he would, as far as the classic songs, I was kind of hoping he would bring out a couple that he hasn't done before. It's the same ones, it's Panama and Jump and Ain't Talking About Love.
Right.
But and then the rest are all Van Hagar tunes and a couple Satch thrown in there. But yeah, it is heavy on Van Halen classic.
Yeah.
I mean Van Halen Hagar tunes, which is
like
great.
I like Mike singing lead on those.
Yeah, he does. He does take over quite a bit.
Tasty.
And there's going to be the other layer of live keyboards in there and another backup singer.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the guy's name, but so that's kind of good. They're not piping in, Jump or whatever keyboards. It's live.
Every time I see that keyboard player, Ed, that you mentioned him, first thing I think of is the keyboard player for the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, there's similarities there. Yeah, that's true. And I don't know if Ryan is in here. Oh, Ryan is in here. Um, so obviously Ryan hasn't gone to the show in Atlanta tonight.
Yeah,
'Cause he's in
Sammy,
the chat.
they're on stage. They're probably just going on stage right now.
Yeah, they tend to start the show around 8:30, 8:45, and then they play till 11, so a little over 2 hours. But
21 songs, Ed.
yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Seventh Seal, that's a killer
Yeah.
song. Love
I'm
that
going to
song.
bring that up in a window here in a little bit. I don't want to get too down the set list rabbit hole, but it is it's it's nothing to bitch at.
No,
It's not. You can't argue with the you know.
yeah, the song list is really good, and from the videos I've seen, they sound, they sound good. I mean, they're all
Yeah.
professionals up there. They've been playing this music for decades, so they should be able to. Um, we'll see how Satch ends up at the end of the night, and what are I mean, that's going to be the big question. Obviously, is
Well, he's
how's he going to
doing
handle
it.
it? Yeah,
He's doing it so far, dude. You know.
yep. So
Yeah,
he's going to
he
get.
sounds good. He's I mean, it's not note for note like the record, of course
Right,
not.
right.
But yeah, no, he's playing those songs really, really well, and can't say a damn thing about it or anything bad about it.
I haven't heard anything bad about it. I don't know of anybody who has gone to any of these shows yet. But I'm
Well,
sure.
we've seen enough of it on YouTube though in the past couple of days.
Yeah.
You know, he looks good. He sounds good. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's knocked off the cobwebs and.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's but it they're out there and he's playing that part. You know, and this in part should we remind everyone this is as close to a tribute as we're going to get. You
Yeah.
know.
That's true. I
We
doubt
all
if.
should not
Yeah.
be surprised, and we should be, I'm jumping for joy and as excited as I can be to be going to see this on Friday in Charlotte. Ed's going the following Friday in
Mm-hmm.
Mansfield.
Yeah. I think. Well, it's what I haven't seen though is I haven't seen any special guests yet. I was kind of hoping.
Yeah.
Somebody was going to jump up on stage with them. So I mean, we're only the third in out of what 28. So you never
We'll
know.
see. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, yeah.
But I figured Ryan was going to be in Georgia and in Atlanta tonight with a big sign that said, let me play summer nights, like those kids do, and
Oh.
he'd be able to get up there on stage. Oh yeah, you can play it. Here you go at it. That would have been epic.
All right.
But so I mean, I don't think Randy Price is going. I know he's down in Georgia as well. But I don't know. I guess I don't know if anybody in the chat is just if they're gonna go or not. But I had a friend of mine on Facebook, local guy in Boston. He just his friend won tickets, so they're gonna be in Mansfield.
Nice. Right on.
Yeah, so I'll probably meet up with him in the during the parking lot festivities.
Yeah.
I'll try to anyway. Oh, so Andy Carson's at the show.
Festivities. Oh, is he? Nice.
All right. We'll have to get his take on it eventually.
Yeah. Maybe he'll pop in the chat and let us know how the show is.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Right on. Hadn't opened up my chat yet, of course. Yeah. So it is Tuesday night. It's July the 16th, 2024. We are right in the perfect time of the year for me. I've been waiting on this week, Ed, for months now. Sammy, this tour stops in Charlotte on Friday night. I'm off to Charlotte. I think we are 9th row for this one.
Wow.
Chance of storms all week starting tomorrow. So should it rain, I'll be under the. But yeah, 9th row, right on Mike's side. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never get tickets unless there's a roof over me now. I've done the lawn thing before in the past.
Oh yeah, great times out on the lawn, man.
Yeah.
I've many shows
Crazy.
out on lawns before. Absolutely, bro. Jay Turner is going to this show. Has front row center.
Ooh.
Yeah. You have to say it like
Fancy.
that. If it's like that, you have to say it like that.
Oh yeah, you have to emphasize.
But yeah, the great Jay Turner of the mighty Mean Street, which you saw upon arrival here tonight. Thanks for being here. Yeah, can't wait to hook up with Jay and his wife and watch Sammy.
That's awesome.
Charles Greene will be there.
Awesome.
Yeah. I plan on getting some video and maybe some pictures from my show, but the real fun around here is going to be the following Friday in Mansfield.
Yep.
Yeah.
I may be a little intoxicated and making friends with my neighbors in the parking lot. It happens all the time.
So what we're going to do here on the channel is Brendan and me are going to go live, and with Ed in the parking lot, him and all his homies, his concert buddies, and we're going to see how drunk Ed is actually going to get.
There's nothing like a cold Corona on a hot day.
Ed, I can't wait for this because you've told us so much about your concert, all your guys that you've gone to shows with. We get to see you all in fucking action.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
maybe I'll interview some other people in the parking lot as well.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ronald Allard is going to be there. All right. Awesome.
Nice. But what we're going to do is we're going to cover Ed's experience, his concert experience for this tour here on the channel, rather than me doing it, like that. So, yeah, get to see Ed in action.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not drinking. This is just tea. I don't drink on weekdays. Just saying
Nope.
that. But I am off Friday, but I can't have anything to drink because I got to drive to Charlotte.
Right. You got a long. How far is it? A couple hours? 2-3
Yeah,
hours?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got on tonight? Looks like Sammy Hagar get up.
Man,
nice
this
nice
is
hat.
Sammy Hagar. Yeah. Man, I got my Sammy.
Sammy Hagar with a sun. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the sun out.
Oh, and the matching shirt.
You got it, dude.
Mas Tequila.
Yeah.
I got this hat in 2004 with my VIP swag bag. They gave everybody a hat.
Nice.
Along with a shirt and a lanyard and a couple other things. So.
Right.
I haven't worn this baby in forever. It's kind of the mesh on the back. So stay cool.
I don't know. I don't think we've mentioned, Ed, how much we had to pay for these tickets to see this tour. But our seats are 9th row. We went and saw Mammoth in May. And pricing was much, much less than this pricing is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that. But,
Well, you got VIP, right?
Well, no, I think that it comes with VIP, but I think our level of VIP that just comes with the purchase of the ticket. It's like 9th row, but I think the only VIP involved is just having access to the bar,
Okay.
in there, the roped off bar or whatever, but yeah, that's all.
Sammy's beach bar or whatever he's got set up at behind the stage or wherever.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'm getting a big swag bag on this go round.
No meet and greets or anything.
No. That was nice though. The last one, meet and greet and kind of intimate. Get to hang out with Wolf and the band. They give you guitar picks. It was lovely, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited as I can be. Going to be a long weekend, taking Friday off. Yeah.
So I think we should open up the chat. It's going.
All right.
It's going pretty strong here.
Let me mention though before we get going that we're gonna at some point we're gonna do some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia right here. Ed, your head looks like it's in like a little guillotine or something. Chop.
Perfect spot.
Yeah, no. So stick around. It'll be a little later. But yeah, if you're going to see this tour, if you're going to see the Sammy tour, let us know in the chat. Yeah. All right, Ed. And we're gonna get in. I discovered late this afternoon actually what today's date is. This is July the 16th, and I thought, what the hell is that? It's got something to do with Van Halen, but it does though, and it's personal. So, but we'll get into that here shortly too. Kind of one of those, Ed, like Sova does the this date in concert history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every day of the year he has one.
Well, I can't recall any of a couple of them, like important ones. Today kind of was one of those.
Yep.
In my world. Yeah. 42 years ago tonight.
Wow.
Yeah. July the 16th, Van Halen played Greensboro.
And that's when you broke your Van Halen cherry, so to speak.
No,
You had
that
gone to
was
see them before
just.
that.
Oh yeah, I had seen them at that point 4 or 5 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was securely wedged up against the barricade, right there at Eddie's mic. But yeah, we took a couple pictures too. We'll have a peek at those also on. Yeah, so yeah, this date in concert history. It was a major score. I'll say that. You know. All right. Let me see what else is there. All right. Yeah. For trivia tonight. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give you. Let me spotlight myself here like that. We're gonna give somebody a 1971 D quarter, and we'll score you one of those Van Halen $1 million notes. Look something like that.
From the Bank of Van Halen.
From the Bank of Van Halen, $1,000,25 coming your way. Yeah. The $1 million are in plenty, Ed, but the 25 cents are running skinny.
Uh-oh.
Ain't that how you make money, though? You don't worry about you worry about the change, right?
That's right.
So there. All right. Let's open up the chat. Let's see who's hanging out tonight. All right. If anybody wants to know, first of all trivia prizes have been mailed out. So
all your previous winners.
Everybody's got it. And please always let me know that you got your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard something, I guess in the past year, Ed, somebody said something that they never got one particular thing, and it was news to me months later. But they said that they got it like it had gotten lost or something. I don't know. But yeah, please let me know that you got your stuff, and if you did not, we will correct it. Never had an incident yet other than that, I don't think. All right. All right. It's July the 16th. I'm going to start. I'm going to start at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Ed. You know why?
Why?
Because if I start at the top, if I try to be proper and I go down and new people come in, I forget them. And then it's another half hour before I realize they're here. And by that time, they've already gone. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up the old fashioned way. Like we did it when we didn't know shit. And we still don't know shit. All right, but seriously though, R2, R3 Locking Nut is our Van Halen brother. He is. Good to see you now.
What's up, R2?
Yeah. Good to see you yesterday too, or Sunday rather. KXM Rock in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you.
What's up, brother?
All right. Let's see. Keith Campbell in the house. What's happening,
Hey,
dude?
Keith.
Always good to see Keith. Blue Monks, what's up, man?
Hey, Blue Mox.
Good to see you, dude. Guitar Man 45 in the house. Bo, always a pleasure, sir.
What's up, Bo?
Yep. Quentin James in the house.
All right, Quentin.
All right. I'm still waiting on R2 to win.
Yeah, it's true.
R2, you need to win, man. Because I've often wondered, should I write them R2 friendly?
What does that mean?
I know, I've thought that, but no, I can't do that.
You calling him stupid?
No, I'm not. But,
okay.
You know.
R2 friendly. Okay.
You know, what I mean by that is like I try not to write. There's a couple of champions around here who or that live in the Detroit area. So I try not to write questions involving Detroit or Detroit musicians or the Tigers or the Bears or right. Precisely.
Kid Rock. Machine Shop questions.
Right. All right. Yeah. That's like show me your pick Motor City night. Every question about Detroit. All right. All right. Let me see here. Wall of Cries, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Hey, Wall of Cries.
John Deshane in the house. What's up, John? Good to see you.
John.
All right. Whole band's here, Ed.
Yeah.
Almost. Let's see. I'm still scrolling. If you're just joining, say hello in the chat. It is Tuesday night, and this is Halenville Live. It is. All right. There he is, right there.
There's the champ. Thanks for the George Strait stuff.
Yeah, that was awesome, Chris. Thanks for doing that, man.
Yeah.
We got to go live with Sova at George Strait Saturday night. He won tickets. Score. What's up, Jeff K? Good to see you, dude.
Hey, Jeff.
All right, Ed, I scrolled down and I should have been scrolling up the whole time.
Oh, no.
I did. So I have to. Hey, Ronald. Good to see you, man.
Hey, there's Ronald.
And Randy. What's up, dude?
What's up, Randy? Ripper.
Now the whole band's here. Good to see you, Randy. All righty. William Da Silva, good to see you.
Hey, William.
And that was such an awesome prize that William gave. And Ryan OU812 was the big winner of that. But William makes these glass art smoking, what do you call them, Ed? Device. We'll call it that. Yeah. Or a bowl or a pipe.
Yeah.
But they're lovely though. And it's red, white, and black, and oh man. Speaking of Ryan, there he is.
There he is. He should be receiving that soon from William, right?
Yeah. If not already.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Cushman? Good to see you, dude.
Hey, Cushman.
But yeah, that is a lovely, lovely prize. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm still scrolling here. There's Cameron Dean. Right on, Cameron.
Hey,
good to see you, man. All right. Yeah, I like new winners for trivia too, by the way. Always like new winners. There's Patty Deal. Hello,
Hi, Patty.
Good to see you, ma'am. Always great to see you. Hope you're doing good. Yeah.
Patty in the chat.
Awesome.
It's not a proper show unless Patty's in the chat.
Oh, that's about right. That's about right. Hope your summer's going swell, Patty. Yeah. All right. Let me see here. There's Tom. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy.
There's our brother right there. Yeah. Good to see you, Tommy. All righty. You don't get to see enough of Mr. Bent Tom. Bent Tom is our Van Halen brother. He is. He is one of the original OGs around here for both Show Me Your Pick and HALENVILLE. Yeah. He was here for the earliest episodes of both. So, yeah. Good to see you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Hope you're staying cool in the summertime. Ed, I seem not to, I don't have issues with the heat as far as me being outside. And I work outside, I play outside. I mean, but I like this time of year. I mean, I do.
Well, I'm sure your blood's a little thinner because you live down south. You're probably used to it.
What's up, Boner Jams?
Hey, Boner. There he is.
All right. So I guess it's official now, Ed. After X amount of weeks, we can no longer call Boner Jams the horny little Slipknot kid. So, yeah, that's the last time.
What did he graduate to?
No, he's just back to Boner Jams. Good to see you, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. And that cracked me up for a couple of days when I first heard that, Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I hear he's going to be getting a candle from Quentin. I think Quentin sent him a candle.
Nice.
Well, that's what friends do, you know. They send each other candles, I guess.
You have you got your eyes on merch for this tour, Ed?
I saw a picture of the merchandise table and backdrop and stuff, and I I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything. Um, Nothing really caught my eye at first. Um, it used to be when every time I went to a show, I bought a shirt at least. But
Are you not in love with this
the logo,
logo?
it's all right. Um, if I do buy a shirt, it would probably be that standard concert, you know, shirt with the logo and the dates on the back. Um, it's like the $50 for a T-shirt.
I
So
know some shows and some artists like Mammoth, you know, like the shirt and the hat, of course, absolutely. The wristband like Wolf
mhm.
wears, they sold those at the merch thing. Um, yeah, but for this show, I don't think I have any any my eye on anything, or I don't know. Ed, maybe a hoodie if something strikes me, but um,
$75 for one of those.
I was in that Cherokee Harrah's where Mammoth played, and it was so cold in that venue that I wasn't going to buy any merch, and I didn't even know about these wristbands being at the merch tent because I wasn't going to buy anything. You know, I mean, I got everything Mammoth, you
Yeah,
know, like that, and but I was cold as hell, so I went and bought the hoodie, but I wasn't going to buy the hoodie because it's the zip kind, you know, and that's not my thing. I like the pullover kind, you know, but.
yep.
So I didn't give a shit at that point. You know, I didn't give a shit if it buttoned up the back. I was cold.
You just cold, yeah.
Yeah. But
Too much AC.
I found the wristband though. Yeah. And of course I kept it in the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have any big ideas on, you know, I got enough Hagar stuff and half the Van Halen shirts in there from the Sammy era, and yeah, dude.
If I did pick up anything, it'd probably be something small like a pick pack or something, or
Hip Metal Works, what's up?
a koozie, you know, something.
That's a good idea. I could grab a couple of, if they sell them, grab a couple of guitar pick stuff,
Yeah.
and we can give them away here.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Right, like
Yeah.
that.
Well, you're gonna be there before me, so you'll know what's at the merch table before me.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, you know, hey, maybe you could get a Loverboy pick pack. You probably already have
Mm.
Loverboy picks anyway.
Mm. Loverboy, loving every minute of it. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, you know, not the musical excellence that Van Halen is, obviously, you know, you can't pick on them like that, but they were a sign of the times when they came out and they were hot and they sold a pile of records, bro. That Get Lucky album in 1981 that came out, bro. I saw them in 1982 in Raleigh
Oh, nice.
in a general admission show at Dorton Arena, historic Dorton Arena.
Historic.
Jay Turner, he's out on the deck at the grill. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
Yep. Mike Reno, though, I think he was one of the first guys to put a bandana on his head, you know, like Axl eventually did, and Bret Michaels, and you know. But he had the headband, so to speak, not really. But I think he did the bandana a couple times.
Let me tell you a story that I can't tell. All right. What's the guy who was on? What's the clip of the Opie and
Anthony?
yeah, where the guy, the comedian who was on the Howard Stern show. What's the
Well, there was Jay Norton.
no?
There
What's
was
the guy that lived it with lived it,
the one who stayed at Eddie's place.
yeah.
Craig
What's that?
Gass.
Craig Gass.
Yes, Craig Gass.
Gass. That we all know that story that he tells about staying on the couch in the studio for however many weeks or months or whatever. But the other story, a lot of you are familiar with the story that he goes to a Anthrax and somebody else and meets the girls, the whatever, and tells that story. If you're familiar, I'm not going to say any more than that, Ed. This might be a family show. It's still not even in the second hour yet. But long story short, the story I can't tell you is it involves Loverboy at Dorton Arena.
Oh,
and it's somewhere along that
storyline.
second Craig Gass story.
Okay.
The guitar player Paul Dean kind of test. Yeah, I wish I could tell it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, too broad of an audience, maybe.
Now everybody in the chat's like, "Come on!"
I know. Kids are watching. Your grandkids are watching. For lack of a better term, hi Ellie. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, but Loverboy was where they were badass in the early '80s. But I mean, there was a lot of rock music out there, a lot of rock music on the radio, and they were right there with the other types of music that I was listening to. A lot of Van Halen. There was, Journey was there, early '80s, others.
Yep.
But Loverboy was certainly right there. All those songs, there were like 5 or 6 singles on that album, right, Ed?
Oh yeah.
Every song, even the ones that sucked,
even the
became
fillers.
singles, the Gangs in the Streets and all. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's all about the timing too. They came in MTV.
Precisely.
Perfect timing for them. In their red leather pleather pants, and
that was cool though. They were probably I have jeans of various sizes, dudes do that. And they were probably 34s or 32s, but now they're probably 52s.
I remember those days of 32s.
No, Mike.
Oh my God.
You're a good 40, bro.
Oh, I am right now. Yeah.
No, I'm
I remember
saying Mike Reno.
Oh, Mike Reno, probably bigger than me.
He doesn't look like he did in 1982 at Dorton Arena.
Oh.
Yeah. Headband kind of looks familiar, but
Yeah, and the voice when he sings, you're like, oh yeah, Mike Reno. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know it's him. Um, you know, all these bands, you know, they age along with us, so they've lost a step or two, so it
Well,
happens.
those guys,
But
they do have the original drummer, Matt, and
yeah,
they do have the original guitar player
wow,
and
so that says
Mike.
something.
So yeah,
Yeah,
the bass player from back in the '80s um, is deceased. I think there was a, a drowning,
oh,
boating. I don't know,
okay,
something like that. But he's deceased. Yeah.
huh?
Um, but they're still out there doing it though.
Yeah,
Ed.
God bless him.
I know, God bless them. People are still going to pay to go see them, and they're doing headline shows too. You look at any latest Loverboy video on YouTube, and it's sprinkled. Yeah, it's a bunch of that two opening shows so far, but there's headlining shows that they did just the fourth, and along the
Yeah,
way too. So they're still out there, but do you ask? That's just another example of an aging rock star still out there doing it on the weekend, but people are willing to pay to go see it, Ed. So
it's true.
I guess I can't say anything.
You know, if they're still willing to dish out money and go see him, I'd still go out. Why not? You haven't heard anything bad about this show. It's not like, you know, Vince Neil got really big guy and he kind of lost his singing.
Yeah, but they, I mean, you could say Mike Reno he's he's gained weight, and it's tough to sing those songs the way he sang them
Yeah, when
in the
you're
80s,
yeah,
when he
that's
was a young man.
right, right.
I mean, really,
Yeah.
that's what it comes down with any aging vocalist. That's the
Hmm.
deal. It goes. Sorry, it ain't isolated with him and her, and they've had vocal. They are all, once you age and you've kicked it your whole. I mean, that don't last. Hips don't last.
Yeah.
None of it.
Your
It
energy
goes.
level
Eyes don't
drops.
last.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Something else don't last.
little blue pill. So Sammy's still kind of running around on stage. He's doing well for a guy who's almost 77.
Yes, he is. He is. God bless him. He. I love what he does. I love what he stands for. I absolutely love him and Mike, and have ever since that Mike just decided to, well, fuck, you guys ain't gonna do nothing. I'll go hang out with Sammy, and I'll jump on with him a few nights, and
Yep.
I mean that's me right there. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the way it should be. That dude, he treats people good. You know,
Right. Yep.
everybody, however little or big you ever are in his life, he treats you like a king. You
Yeah,
know,
they're all getting a good paycheck, I'm sure. Sammy doesn't really need it anymore. You know, Mikey's pretty well off too. But anyway, yeah, at least you know he's employing people, and then you got to think about all the roadies and everybody else and the crew and all that stuff. You know, they're you know making some money. They're employed. So they're gonna. So tonight is Georgia, and then yours is next.
yeah, dude, they
So they
got
got
2 days off,
2 days
and I
off.
got to
Yep,
work. Go figure.
yep. And then Virginia, then Saratoga Springs up by Brendan.
Let's look at that set list, Ed.
Yeah, sure.
Let me bring that up here. Oh, what is that?
Starts off with a banger too.
Mm, 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 mm.
There we go.
Good enough to
Yeah.
pound cake, run around. Only one way to rock, Judgment Day.
Oh, great song.
Panama 5150.
Yes. Love that.
Summer Nights.
With no trans trim.
That's all right. Ain't Talking About Love, Top of the World, Best of Both Worlds. Satch Boogie.
Yeah.
Seventh Seal.
Yes.
Ed.
Love that one.
Right Now. Why Can't This Be Love? He does, it says full band version of Eagles Fly.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Now, didn't he say that last week in rehearsals that they were doing this and going over it, and it sounded, and it was just him, and that was it. Him on a microphone, one guitar, and one voice.
Usually that's how he does it, yeah. This time he's got the whole band going.
But it says full band version, and then Mas Tequila,
Yep.
heavy metal. Oh, I love heavy metal.
Oh,
Love
me
it,
too.
love it, love it, love it. I Can't Drive 55, Space Station, Oh Yeah, and Jump.
Medley.
And When It's Love is your closer. Those have pretty much mirrored, or they did mirror each other for those two.
Yeah, they didn't change
I don't
anything up.
expect it to either, Ed. It'll be interesting. We'll keep an eye on that as this tour proceeds. But it does, dude. I'm stoked to be going to see Sammy and Mike's sing Summer Nights 5150. Dude, it has been a little while, you know.
Yeah.
I like the set list though. I think that I think it goes well. You know, it does all the eras.
And if there's a special guest, there might be a bonus song in there from whoever might show up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you never know. We'll see what happens.
I know. I like it though. I mean, that's a good couple hour solid show right there.
Yes.
You know. Yeah, all day. That's you know. Hopefully getting your money's worth, you know. Back when Guns N' Roses came back in 2016, you know, it kind of coincided with how ridiculous concert prices had gotten, Ed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And those guys get together for the biggest tour ever. And there's something to be said for still how much we paid for this show. I'm not going to say what the dollar amount was. I think we've commented on this in the past, but it's something that I think about, Ed. I'm like, God damn, I paid that much for this fucking show, and kind of. No, really though. I
Yeah,
mean, I want to go and I want to go bad, but I don't want to, you know. Um,
days of the $15
you start
concert ticket are gone.
you really in nowadays you really have to ask yourself some serious questions. You know, we all want to go to shows and we've all gone to shows our whole life. I don't go to as many shows as I used to. Obviously, I don't think any of us do. But I mean, I don't want to have to it you know, if you break the bank just to go watch a show, you know. Um, yeah. I guess at the end of the day, I'm wondering as a consumer, am I going to feel like I got my money's worth, Ed? Did I pay too much to
I
go to
think you
this?
will. Yeah, I think you will.
I mean, I'm as excited as I can be about it, about the show and the music and seeing these guys. Of course.
But I think if I were to go to any other shows during the year, I would probably just go to smaller venues and smaller shows of bands that I like. You know, like the $40 concert, $50 concert ticket, maybe. You know, in a theater somewhere. You know, the Wilbur Theater in Boston, or Hampton Beach Casino in Hampton, New Hampshire, and places like that where you can have a great night and see a band that you love and not not have to mortgage the house.
Well, I'll say this for Mammoth, we were sixth row, okay,
Yeah.
and got VIP, but the sixth row ticket was under $100,
Yep.
and the VIPs were 199.
Yeah. That's pretty decent.
I thought it was, you know, the VIP experience. I thought was stellar. You know, very intimate. Not many of us just, you know, I mean,
So Keith says he paid $40 to go see Mammoth and Dirty Honey.
yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, and Christopher says Dirty Honey is coming to Hampton, New Hampshire. Really?
Nice.
Yeah, check that out. That's
That's
awesome.
that VIP there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Um,
You had your Fruitcake Tony shirt on too.
it was reasonable though,
Yeah.
Ed, you know. Um, and people at the place, but you know, more so Uncle Pat, they were so accommodating, you know.
Yeah, that's a more intimate kind of thing that you went to. I mean, I'm sure it was a large enough place, but still smaller than a shed or
Yeah.
or another arena.
I walked in the place right after lunch and they had the stage already built, all the gear on stage, all the backdrop and everything that was theirs, everything was in place and everybody walking around and folks was, hey, how you doing? You know, the guy at the t-shirt stand, he was setting up all his and nice. Nobody said you couldn't be anywhere or anything like that.
Yeah, it was more personable, less security and all that stuff, I'm sure.
It was a lot of security in there, though. I mean,
Oh,
it's a casino, yeah. And probably an hour before, 2 hours before we even got in the place, a lady security guard with a coat and an earpiece came directly up to me, and I saw her from way over, and she was not in a hurry, but walking with purpose right
uh-oh.
towards me. And every once in a while, I'm not hurt, it's like here on the show, my little vape thing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, you can't do that in here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I mean, you can vape anywhere though, but I didn't realize you couldn't out in the open like that there. But I thought I didn't know what was gonna happen.
KXM Rock says, she said, I watch your show. Yeah, mate, did you think you got recognized, Tony?
No, I knew she had on like a sport coat, like a lady security guard might wear,
Yeah.
with an earpiece and a wire. Yeah, it looked serious.
Keith said, did you give her a pick? He should have given her a pick.
No.
Uh,
I gave her a sigh of relief after she left.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. No, but back to the prices are like this for this tour. If you want to get close,
So I'll tell you what I spent.
it'll cost you a shekel.
The original ticket was, I think, 160 something, and but it was pre-sale, so it dropped down to like 120 something or 130 something. So you got 20-30 bucks off for pre-sale. So
where are you sitting at?
I'm sitting. You know what? I thought I was originally about 12, 15 rows back, but I'm actually one more section back. So I'm sitting in section 5, which is in front of Satch. So it's the second section behind. So you got sections like 1 and 2, then you got 3, 4, and 5. So I'm in 5.
All right, I'm trying to. All right. Okay, yeah.
So I'm in the front part of section 5 somewhere.
Yes, so that is. Oh my goodness.
Which is fine with me. I'm going to have a great view.
Oh. All right. You want me to tell you how much I paid to go see this from Friday?
Hey, if you want to.
I don't want to, but I'm gonna, since you did. So it's 9th row, and the way the Charlotte shed is, it's like any other 1, 2, 3 like that, and you're right off the off the stage, and I'm on Mike's side, 9th row. Yeah, so $440.
I figured it would be around 4.
Mm, 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 mm,
Maybe you can get a pick from Mike.
mm. I've gotten a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 from Mike in various years before. But as I was saying earlier, Ed, tonight is July the 16th.
Yep.
And so 42 years ago tonight, Van Halen graced the stage of the Greensboro Coliseum. And they played Charlotte the night before. But it always comes true that the stuff that the magic happens at. I've gotten a guitar pick at a Van Halen show and shows I went to, like Hampton, off the floor like that, but the real magic seems to happen close to home. But so 42 years ago tonight, yeah, on the Diver Down tour, and this was just, I guess, just a week into the Diver Down tour, Ed.
They always seem to start down there when they start a tour, like Florida or the Carolinas.
Yeah. But yeah, so let me show you guys this. A couple of you out there have probably seen these before, but this is not that, but this is 42 years ago tonight, July the 16th. All right, let me do something here. All right, Ed, you want to see this?
Yes, please.
Let's show you. All right. So wedged up, of course, when you go to concerts in the early 80s, all you need is lower level seats, because you know that once the house lights go off for the main event, you're going to rush down front against the barricade on either side that you like, depending on. And of course, the goal is always to end up in front of Eddie's mic. And I've been successful at that as a kid more times than I can count. You can't do that at concerts now, Ed.
No.
You can't.
It's unfortunate.
Everybody's old like us, you know. I mean,
besides, you get trampled.
But back then, everybody was 18 or 19.
Yeah.
But this is, these are some cool pictures, though.
Oh, wow. You were right up front.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh, I got another picture to show you, too.
That's great.
I got one that, yeah, I like that. It's got the lion in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always like that. Let me, I think I have something here. Where is it at? There it is. There it is. All right. This is the same show from somebody else's camera angle. You know, all these camera angles lately, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure.
Oh, wow. An arrow where you are?
No, but you can get the scale. You see you can get scale from this.
That's right.
And that point in what you just saw somebody else took came very, very, very close to this time in the show.
Uh-huh. Oh, he's got the double.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, little guitars.
Yeah. That's at the start of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see here. All right. Not that. Oh, yeah. These are tasty here. I don't show these really often. Let's show you the ones that Eddie here, and we'll wrap these up for Eddie. So that's during the solo.
Yeah. Great pictures. So those aren't stuck in the sleeves, are they? Like if you tried to take them out?
I've not tried to take them out.
No,
They are
no.
kind of might be, and I need to really seriously do something with all of these. But these are the nice. I've got some of these enlarged, and there, but
Oh, okay.
one of these on this page is enlarged. That one right there,
Yep. It's a good shot.
and that's a really close, nice shot.
Do you still have the film for those?
I think I do.
The negatives?
I think so.
Wow.
That one didn't turn out so great.
Oops.
That one turned out real good. Really,
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
good. And I may have taken that one on purpose like that. All right. Yeah. All right. So check these out. This is the same night here. And
oh, cool. Look at Dave with the beard.
no, it's no beard.
That's not a beard? Oh,
No.
just shadow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought he had a beard.
No.
There's Mike with his brown, with his bass.
And this is a shot I really.
Yeah, look at that.
I've got that enlarged too.
There's the man with all his swagger, and that's like that's David Lee Roth personified right there.
Yeah. I was lucky to get that. Yeah. And these.
Oh yeah, look at the JD bottle. Nice.
Yeah, dude. I got that one enlarged also.
Great shot.
All right. I think that's it. You know what a young, exuberant kid Van Halen nut looks like at 14 at a Van Halen show before the show?
Yep, I've seen. You gonna show us?
Most of us made these signs out of our parents' bed sheets.
Yep.
Okay. And we spray painted our art to toss this up on stage in hopes that Dave and would hold it up and like that. And I did it a half a dozen at least, Ed, times, and thought I was throwing it up there at a good. They never held it up. But this is what it kind of looked like in 1981, 82,
Yeah.
something like that.
Look at you. That is awesome.
Pure
Wow.
joy.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's fantastic.
All right. But that's 42 years ago tonight in
Wow.
concert history.
Great memories.
And that was one of the nights. I've gotten a few guitar picks from Eddie in my life, but that was one night, Ed, that I never caught one the whole night, but he would go and he'd get new ones on his guitar. So, but he went down and just started unpeeling them and handing them down like that. One, and there was a handful of hands heading that way amongst
Oh,
my one hand,
yeah.
and I felt something get put into my hand.
Aha.
And there it was. But yeah, I
All
didn't
right.
have to catch shit that night. Yeah. He handed it right to me.
Like the movie Detroit Rock City or something.
Yeah, well, no, the one I caught in '81, first one I ever got, that was kind of classic right there. I actually caught it, but from a little bit away. But the best one of all is Brendan with you see these baseball players climb the wall and go way over the wall and bring it back in to rob the home run.
Yep.
Him and the ace pick.
That
Yeah.
was incredible.
Speaking of Brendan and baseball, he was going to join us tonight, which he does, occasionally on Tuesdays, busy during the week, but you see him around here on the channel on Saturday. But him and Meg are at a minor league baseball game tonight that she sang the national anthem at.
Awesome.
So I can't wait to hear and see video, and that'll be Saturday. We'll see Brendan on Saturday.
I'm sure it'll be much better than that girl at the home run derby.
Mm.
I started to hear it and I said, shit, nope. I shut it off.
Oh, Lord.
I could not. I hate when people butcher the national anthem.
I know.
Can't stand it. But hers was just bad. It was almost like I'm like, is she doing this on purpose? But I guess she was just intoxicated and didn't sing well.
Well, I know. Maybe they should.
4-time Grammy winner. Come on. You should be able to sing the
know,
national anthem.
but maybe they should. I don't know. Wouldn't it be if they just played a recording?
Yeah, that's like they used to do in the old days.
Well, I mean,
you never know what you're gonna get when it's a different person each night.
I know that's the thing, though. But a lot of these, you see anybody in these minor league baseball towns, they'll get anybody to sing the national anthem. Ed, they'll get the local.
Yeah.
The local karaoke champ down at Ma's Grocery,
Oh, speaking of national anthems, I want to give a shout out to Shreddy. He played over here in Worcester. Is the they call it the Woo Sox, which is the farm league for the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
And he played the national anthem.
Oh, really?
With his shark guitar.
Nice.
Yeah. He that was last week.
I was gonna say, why didn't I see that? That was just last week.
Just last week, yep.
Wow.
Yep. He was out there and And full shreddy gear too. The whole makeup,
Yeah.
and the whole getup.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. Good for him. Hey Herb. Herb's in the chat.
Herb, what's happening?
So I think it might be trivia time, Tony.
Let me see. Let me go back to the
There he is.
chat there. Herb, good to see you, dude. All righty. All right. Yes. Let's. Why not? Why not? Let's go to trivia.
Ryan thought he missed it. No, you
Let
didn't
me
miss
ask. Let me ask you, YouTubers, a question here. I know I see a couple in the chat, but let me ask you, YouTubers, as I was in StreamYard yesterday, just doing maintenance around, and I noticed a pop-up message that came up that never comes up, that people were having issues with the background music and the overlays. And I seemed, and the video stuff too. But I didn't have any issues when I was just in studio, and has been none since we've been live, Ed. Has anybody had any issues or saw that same pop up? Sounds fine to me, Ed.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, why not? Let's go into some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. How about it? You might not
Sure.
get this one because it's nearly impossible. Doggone nearly impossible, Ed. What can I say?
Yeah.
But you guys, a couple of you are really keen. You know what to look for. You know to look in the descriptions of the shows for clues. You know how I theme stuff and write stuff, and it's a big Sammy week this week. So yeah, get your Sammy on. Trivia is coming up right now, so good luck. We're going to do a round of nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. Should you be the winner, and if you haven't won here before, I am your biggest fan. I am rooting for you. There is a trivia winner's email that's down in the description of this show. You'll find it at the top, and email me your name and address so I can mail you that 1971 D quarter and a Van Halen $1 million note. Yeah, I will certainly do. And if you hadn't won here before, you're going to get really hooked up on some really cool HALENVILLE picks. You might even see some handsome Mean Street
Ooh.
picks in there. Might even see Ed's guitar pick show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might even. I mailed out. God, I think I mailed out a Andy Carson pick and a Quentin James pick and a Brendan B. Squared pick last week. So if you hadn't won, I want to hook you up. But if you have won, good luck. You can still play too. But
Yeah.
this question is on the difficult side, but it's on the Sammy tip, so heads up. That's your clue for tonight. Good luck. The first correct answer that we see, Ed's the judge here.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps it real, though.
And executioner.
He keeps it Van Halen real. You know, you got to keep it Van Halen real, and Ed will make sure. So the first correct answer we see, there's a delay between StreamYard here, where we're launching from, and you in YouTube land. It's like 5 seconds, enough to get away with a lot of shit. But anyway, it fucks the chat order up. So it makes it look like you're the first one in, and you're really not. You know. So I don't want to, yeah. Just to be clear, but this is just for fun, because we all love Van Halen, is why we're here, and I want to say thanks for being here, you know, too, and thanks for watching this on replay, you guys. Yeah, but most importantly and most sincerely, thank you for being a Van Halen fan. That's why we're here. That's why these guys are putting this tour on this summer. So, yeah.
Yep.
Cheers to you guys, and cheers to this whole week. I'm excited as I can be about this whole tour, Ed.
It's gonna be a hootenanny.
Yeah. All right. All righty. Let's
already thrown answers out.
All right. Okay. So this is a rather direct question. Okay. This is like if I'm asking you something point blank, this is how that's going to go. So, all right. You ready? I must have the correct answer. Okay. Good luck. If you mix 2 ounces of Sammy's Beach Bar Platinum rum, 1 splash of Sammy's Beach Bar Redhead rum, and fill the rest with Dr. Pepper, what would you have? Mm-hmm.
A tasty drink. That's what you would have.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Good guesses. See, that was my guess, Ben Tom. I was wrong. Just like you are. Good guesses.
Great guesses.
Hangover.
Hey! What's up, Lewis? Good to see you, dude.
Dirty pirate. Oh, these are great guesses. Scooby snack.
That's creative right there. Yeah. I like it. That is too.
Yeah.
Sammy was too. Come on, kids.
Nope.
You can do it. You can do it.
Well, after drinking that, you probably shouldn't drive. Oh, that's a good guess, Keith. Oh.
The Bogus Otis. The VOA. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
I dig it. I dig it. All right.
Sammy Slammer.
Man, I can't do the Cabo Wabo Friday night, Ed.
Aww.
It
Oh,
wouldn't.
you guys.
It wouldn't have been on tequila. It'd have been on Jack Daniels.
Ah, okay. Talk to my lawyer. Oh,
It's
you drank one
nearly
too.
impossible.
That's awesome.
Oh, you drank one too.
That's great.
All right.
I don't think they're gonna get it, Tony.
I'm not going to click my mouse another 30 minutes.
Oh, bent Tom.
Where's it at? The pepper upper. That's it.
Everybody was around it. They kept
Tommy
saying
is
doctor
the
this and
winner. Tommy, I tried calling you over the weekend, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations.
way to go.
You got another 71D quarter to tack somewhere. Good to see you, Tommy. Thanks for playing, everybody. That's it. It's the pepper upper is the answer, coming straight to you from I can't reach it. I'm on a leash here with the headphone. From the latest Sammy Hagar drink book. Yeah. Out of that, if you're familiar, you would have gotten that right off the bat. So where's my drink book?
Yeah. I don't have that drink book. I need to buy it. I have his other one, the one with the other recipes and stuff. Are we having any fun yet?
Let me get it. Let me reach.
I don't have the cocktail
reach
one.
Down between my legs. Ease the seat back. I gotta take him up. You seen that before?
Oh yeah.
My friend. Let me put this down there. I don't know that I can reach it, Ed.
Oh, almost there.
I gotta put these back.
I'll never let go, Jack.
All right. I got it. All right. So yeah, Sammy's
cocktail hits.
Cocktail hits. Forward by Guy Fieri.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's loaded with cool stuff like this. But it does have drink after drink after recipe after recipe. Yeah.
Hey, small mouth guy.
Of every different kind of liquor. Yeah.
Awesome.
And man, the drinks in this thing, you talk about what he garnishes with some crazy stuff. Like, how do you even find this stuff in the grocery store?
Well, I know you can get Sammy's products at some liquor stores around me, but I tend to go to a couple miles up the road over the border in New Hampshire because it's really cheap to buy booze there. They have their own state liquor stores. You can't buy hard liquor in New Hampshire at a regular store. You have to get it at their state liquor stores, but they don't tax it like a lot of other states do, so it's really cheap. So Sammy's Beach Bar Rum and Cabo Wabo, all that stuff is up there. So that's where I get it from.
We have state ABC stores.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we got small mouth guy in the chat. He says he's looking forward to seeing the tour. Which show you going to?
Let me show you this, Ed, that I got from our friends in Detroit. You know who you are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to ice those.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Unopened.
Ooh,
Excuse me.
Red Rocker Lager.
Yeah, man.
I saw a little video short from Sammy. He was in his black SUV heading to the show in West Palm Beach, and he pulls up beside this guy in a Harley, or yeah, big bike, and the guy had on a Red Rocker shirt, and he rolled down a window and said, "Hey, I like your fucking shirt, man."
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the
Yep.
original. I got a mini too.
Yeah, I got those. I put lights on mine.
Yeah.
Aren't they pretty?
That's a good idea. I got the little boy.
A lot of people took those minis and they made the Christmas string lights, the little white bulbs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You hang the bottles from them.
Ah, nice.
But I also
only have one.
I got two. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. You can't find them anymore, really. I mean, you can if you maybe eBay if you're lucky.
Yeah, you can't find them like you used to. I just made sure I had one, but had it a while. Yeah.
Hey, you know what else today is, Tony?
What is that?
Today is the anniversary date of the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album being released. Yeah.
And we have
unboxing.
We have a unboxing.
I have an unboxing here.
Oh.
So let me, if you want to isolate.
Yes, dude.
And I didn't cheat. It's been sitting here for days, and I so wanted to, open it and then, maybe on the show pretend that I'm opening it. But no, I'm really opening it. I haven't seen this yet.
Nice.
So bear with me here. They package it well, so that's good. Don't want to stab myself. That wouldn't make for good TV. Ooh. All right. And here it is.
Nice.
So I am taking it out.
You are ripping it right on out.
I'm ripping it. This is not going to be mint in box. Nope. Sorry.
This is no collector's item.
Nope.
Ready to rock.
So there we go. Looks like pretty much like the standard album did. So we got DVDs. We got the booklet. Oh wait, this opens up this way. Whoa. For the album sleeves.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is a nice, beautiful booklet that I just pulled out of there. I'll open that up in a second. Then we got each record.
What is on each record, Ed?
So there's 2 LPs here, and wait a minute. Is it 3? Nope, 2. 2 LPs, and the Pound Cake, Judgment Day, Spank, Runaround, Pleasure Dome, In and Out, Man on a Mission, Dream is Over, Right Now, 316, Top of the World. Disc 2 has rarities. A lot of live stuff. Dream is Over, instrumental version, Right Now. Organ instrumental version, Right Now, guitar version. And then a Blu-ray with live at the Dallas show, the free Dallas show.
Nice.
and all the songs that they played there.
Cool.
And then promo videos of Pound Cake, Runaround, Right Now, and Top of the World. The albums. So this one only has, so this side of this one only has 3 songs on it. Pleasure Dome, In and Out. So they spaced them out on 2 albums. The whole, like I got Pound Cake, Judgment Day, Spanked, and Runaround on one side. And then Pleasure Dome, In and Out, and I can't read that. Man on a Mission on another one. And then the other album has, so it's pretty much the whole album spread out with on 2, it looks like. Was it originally 2? I forget.
No.
The Dream Is Over, Right Now, 316, Top of the World. Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
So that side is just a picture. It's got no grooves in it. So it's a picture disc on one side. So in other words, you have 3 sides of LP. And then we have the booklet. And ooh, look at that. And then on the inside, you got Dallas show, free concert stuff, and let's see what else we got here. Just pictures of everybody back then. Let's see. Up in the studio. Oops, sorry. What does it say? I can't read that from here. Somebody got a poop? What does it say? Shoop, shoop. Hoop, oop, 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 ooh. I don't know what the hell that is, but Eddie's holding that up. Yeah, great candid pictures in this thing. A lot of these I haven't seen before. Some
nice.
Yeah, this is pretty big. Some handwriting, it looks like, on some of this stuff from the guys. I don't know if they're studio notes or... I'm really going to dive into this and
yeah,
check.
That's cool.
This is pretty cool. I think that's singles and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. I like it. I'm in the studio again. A lot of studio stuff here. I don't know if that's cassettes and things, and yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. This is awesome. I like it. Like Christmas.
Nice.
I'm gonna enjoy listening to that. I'm definitely gonna play it. All of it. The DVDs. Yeah, probably tomorrow night, maybe. Yeah, that I kind of forgot that I had ordered that, and then all of a sudden I got a notification I was getting a package. I said, oh, "Shit, what the hell's that from?" Then I saw where it was from Arizona. I said, "Oh, I know what it is." Buddy Jeff.
Right.
So yeah, that's. See how this sounds too. Can't wait to hear the sound.
So next week, let me see where we are here. So not next week, Ed, on this show, but the following Tuesday, we're going to what we'll probably do is we're gonna record a bunch of stuff in here in StreamYard with Ed in Mansfield pre-show leading right up to that show, and we'll show you all of that on the following Tuesday's HALENVILLE episode.
Yep.
So yeah, that's how we'll do that. Rather than going live, we'll probably record maybe an hour with Ed and his friends up there, and
keep my batteries charged.
It'll be a lot of fun. Ed,
yeah,
don't get too wasted, my brother. I know how you and this crew behave.
You know what I do is I get to the level where I'm nice and buzzed and feeling good, and then I coast. And I slow it down and I maintain. I've never ever missed a show or had any bad experiences at a show, getting sick or anything like that. Nothing. And I've seen so many people passed out in their vehicle, and never got to see the show.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's only happened to me once. And it was before I was even legal drinking age, Ed. Yeah.
Well, that's when you're experimenting with booze. I had that happen too, but it wasn't at a concert. But yeah.
Well, for me, it was. I think it involved Billy Squire opening for REO Speedwagon about 1980 on the High Infidelity tour.
Oh,
and
nice.
REO Speedwagon was probably at their. Yeah, that was my first or second, but my first bad experience with Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I had one of those too when I was 16, 17, and I never drank Jack again.
One of those shows, Ed, where you are so excited all week to go to the show and you and your girlfriend are going, yes, but you're not driving, big plus.
Yeah.
I never got out of the car. Well, I got out of the car, but I don't remember that part. But I didn't make it into the concert.
Oh, that's terrible.
Only time it's ever happened in my life. But I always made it a point, if I really liked a band, like every Van Halen show, never drank or any other, because I wanted to remember everything. That was very different, and others too, but some, you do, and like that.
What's up, Jay?
Yeah, there is Jay. I just saw him. Good to see you, dude. How you doing, man? Yeah. I know it's hot down there at the beach. It's hot everywhere, Ed.
Yeah.
It's kind of unusual to have this big heat wave this early in the season,
Even down there?
Yeah, well, we get it. It's not uncommon, but it's normally an August thing,
Oh, okay.
But have it late June, early, and all of July. We're about to set a record here in North Carolina for most most days in a year of temps above 100.
Wow.
So, however, 11 or 12 or
Well,
however many. Yeah,
global warming, I guess. What are you gonna do?
I know. I know.
All that Aquanet they used in the 80s.
I know. It is weird though going to shows. We talk about these glorious concerts, and it's really no shit. It's those experiences were fucking everything that they were, but the difference is the audience was kids.
Right.
When you used to hear artists talk about going on tour and singing and to the audience, and they just in their normal language talk about audience referring to them as kids. I'm saying, when the kids come in, we open up, it's not kids anymore. You look out at the last Van Halen show and they all look like you and me, Ed.
Older seasoned people. Yeah. So let me ask you this, Tony. Uh, um, have you been to shows where everybody's just sitting down and you feel awkward if you're standing?
Never.
So
Because if I'm going to stand,
yeah.
I don't give a damn.
I mean, I
You
don't
know.
usually sit. Maybe to take a break every once in a while, I'll sit down. But
Oh, yeah.
Generally speaking, all the shows I go to, I'm standing the whole time. But
Well,
what I don't know what concert etiquette dictates when you got somebody behind you who say, "Hey, can you sit down?" No.
well, going to shows too in my past and in recent history
See,
involved going to shows with and having to navigate around a ailing hip,
oh, that's right. Yeah.
you know, which there were you know Charles Greene will tell you there I passed on a couple few shows because of that, you know, but yeah,
Oh,
so.
maybe you could have gotten special like handicap seating. Like
Uh,
a note from the doctor kind of thing, and
I
you could have
I
got great
guess I
seats.
could have. I guess so. I guess so. But no, it
Yeah.
I didn't go to many, but the
Hmm.
ones I went to, the the whole point back is it was so glorious to go to shows, and it was all young people and you were young, and a lot of girls at shows back in the 80s, depending on the band, Um, but
Yeah.
now you go to shows and they're all our age.
Yeah.
They listen to the exact same stuff that we do, that we've been listening to since we were 18, Ed,
Yep.
after 72 seasons.
Yep.
That's how it happens.
Yep. Those are my people.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, I looked out at the Mammoth WVH audience. Oh yeah, there was a couple of kids there, of course. But you saw me show the picture earlier of the VIP line.
Yeah. They're all in their 50s.
They all look like me and you.
Yep. That's true. I mean, yeah, you do get kids every once in a while. Because you get that generational thing where you get a father and mother. They'll be like, oh, you got to come to go see Sammy with us. You know what I mean? We've been, and they kind of
Are you trying to
bring him
to
along.
not say mother daughter Ed here? Is that what's going on?
No, no, no.
Okay. Cheers.
So, but I still
I,
get the same excitement and the same sort of concert euphoria almost at every show I go to. Especially the big ones at like Mansfield and stuff, where everybody's revving up and they're ready to have a good time, and and you hear those first notes kick in, and the lights go down, and it's it's a big production, and I still get that same feeling that when I first started going to shows.
Good.
Which,
That's the whole.
That's what it's all about.
That's the whole. Yeah, I mean it is when it I, still though the excitement level of going to see Van Halen.
That was pinnacle. That when the lights went down and you heard Eddie's wails from his guitar from backstage to start the show, I get goosebumps thinking about it.
Well, it even I can think back to 2007.
Mm-hmm.
That was more excitement about a Van Halen show than I've felt in
A
a
long
long
time.
time, even in the
Yep.
earlier. Yeah, it was. That was very special. That was.
It was, yeah.
Um, I was it was I thought it was just a goof though, and then once it sank in that it wasn't, it's like, man, how long is this going to last? Is this going to
Yeah.
even they even I mean, is this opening night of the you kidding me? It was I was beside myself for both those two first, Charlotte and Greensboro.
Mm-hmm.
It was it was like it wasn't even happening, you know.
Yeah, it was pretty
Um,
euphoric, that's for sure.
yeah, it was. Um, and you have to admit, as lifelong Van Halen fans and going to see every tour, I was fair to say, even though I went and loved it, but wasn't as excited to see Van Halen live in 1998 or 2004
Yeah.
than maybe other Van Halen shows. But still, though, when you are, don't forget, I was 18 years old in 1984,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll never forget it. And it was good to be a young Van Halen fan. I think it was the perfect time to be a Van Halen fan because I had just discovered them, just 19, Van Halen 2, you know. Um, but they became rock stars to the masses before they really became rock stars to the media,
Right.
and the world. Um, they were you really knew by like 1980 during Women and Children or especially Fair Warning that these guys they were at the top of the fucking league and they just got here,
Right.
you know. Um, yeah. But yeah, that was the magic of it then. But I mean, it happened in real time, and it was glorious, you know. Um, yeah, and it is kind of cool to be sitting here 42 years later talking about this shit,
I know. Amazing, huh?
I mean, so I'm grateful, you know.
Yeah.
I'll talk Van Halen every night. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime I can hear some and also anytime I can hear some Van Halen played live, especially from ex-band members, it's always
Yeah.
special. It's always special because you don't know how much longer they're going to do it.
I know. I know. Um, I will say this out of all fairness to everybody. I'm very excited about this tour and this week and going to see him, and you going to see him. But in all realness, however well Sammy has held his health and his voice together for the past 15 or 20 seasons since the heydays. Okay, he's really, everyone's always commented on that of how well he can still bring it, but it is really evident that in recent years, and especially now, that his age is showing, Ed. It's showing in every way.
Yeah, he's in for his age, he's in great shape, but yeah, he can't hit those really high notes anymore,
No.
obviously, and you gotta expect that to happen. You can't go in there thinking he's going to be jumping around on stage like he did in 1990, but as long as he can still bring it and it's still a great job, and he he doesn't, his voice doesn't crack or anything.
Yeah. Well, there is, key changes are built in. Handoffs to Mike are built in, and how Mike holds up at his age. But Mike does those lead parts in a lower register, so it doesn't. He can do that easily. He could sing Eddie's background. Just for example, that lower register. So Sammy just he didn't say this was the last time out, but if they're gonna, how many more years can they, Ed, at their age?
I don't know.
I mean, it is fun as hell. It is what they do. It is lucrative, and will probably be in the future.
He's probably going to be slowing down his appearances. I don't think this is probably I'm going to guess that this is the last big tour. I mean, it's not that many dates compared to other tours. They are going to Japan too. At the end of August, they're finishing up in St. Louis. Then they're going to Japan in September, and so forth. And but I don't know if they're going to extend the tour after that. Who knows? I mean, he might just say, "All right, that's enough." And now I'm just going to go to Cabo every once in a while and perform there. I'm going to go to Vegas and perform there, or wherever. And the good thing about this time in his career is he can make his own schedule, and he doesn't have to rely on record companies and things like that. So,
right. Well, they are probably deep into the show there in Alpharetta, Georgia, and got a couple of days off, Ed, while I have to work. And gonna roll into Charlotte at the Shed.
You got to work to pay for those tickets.
I know, I do. Exactly. I got to go to work for the next couple of days. I can be off on Friday and pay for those tickets. Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, pal. Yeah. But no, so Friday in Charlotte, and then up in Southern Virginia, and up to New York, Connecticut, Bridgeport, and then they roll safely into home plate there in Massfield with Ed DeBrill next Friday night.
That's right.
Nice.
Jersey, Ohio. Oh, Canada too. Toronto. They're gonna go over the border just for one show.
Mm-hmm.
Clarkson, Michigan, Illinois. Yeah. Vegas, Colorado, Washington, California, Arizona, Texas. Yeah, Texas, Arkansas.
A lot of sheds in there.
Yeah, Cincinnati, then Tennessee. So they're coming back again. Indiana, Missouri, then Japan.
Yeah.
So I think by the time you see them, Tony, this week, I think they're going to be fine-tuned enough where they've got a few shows under their belt and things are going to run smoothly and going to sound great. Not that they're not already sounding good, but they'll be getting into the groove of it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Well, I am really, really curious, and I know all of us are, of who is are there gonna be any special guests along the way, because they're hitting. I mean, they're after they come back from Japan, there's dates in the fall here in the States. Mexico.
Oh yeah, he's got his. He's splitting up his birthday bash this year between Vegas and Mexico.
Right.
Which is good because I've never been able to. I mean, I've never been able to go to a birthday bash down in Cabo. I would have loved to, but now it's a little more. Vegas, okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
I know.
So.
All right. Okay, so we are on July 16th. Yeah, so that Charlotte show for me is this Friday night, the 19th. You'll get a full concert recap. I'm sure. See what kind of shape I should be good though. I'm not staying overnight or anything. Just driving to Charlotte and back. But yeah, we will be back here next Saturday, or this coming Saturday, the day after the show there. And but for Show Me Your Pick this Saturday, episode number 208, we are going to be talking about the man himself, Ed.
Oh boy,
Axl Rose.
Oh, we got to be 2 hours late for that show.
We might be. We very well might be. But yeah, we're gonna talk some Axl, some Guns and effing Roses.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are. A lot to show you too. A lot of cool historic Guns N' Roses stuff, Axl Rose stuff. A lot to talk about with Axl Rose there. Yeah. All right. So that's Saturday night. We will be right back here again next Tuesday. And we'll give you more of a concert and tour wrap up for what's been going on so far. And we'll be gearing up for Ed and his show. Yeah. So Ed, I'm honestly, I am looking forward to going to see this show, but I am greatly looking forward to seeing what you and your buddies have in store for a party before. Yeah.
We'll see. And I might just meet up with some. I mean, right now it's only Timmy and I, but I might be meeting up with some fellow Halen heads in the parking lot and get to meet some of these people in the chat that I don't know what they look like.
Nice. Cool.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm so looking forward to these two shows, Ed.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody, we're going to wind things down here. Thanks so much for watching. Um, leave a thumbs up there on the video here itself on your way out, but don't go yet. I want to thank you for all your support here on the channel and your love for both shows, and in this music guitar community and the collector community as well. You guys are always awesome all the way around. Um, it's a privilege for us to come on here and every week, Ed, and just get to talk about Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how that's a luxury to me. You know, I'm
Yeah,
happy to do it, and I'm happy to do it for fucking free. You know,
I agree, because all my family and friends are getting tired of me talking about Van Halen to them, so I need to talk to somebody. I
I
need to
know,
tell my stories to somebody.
I know. Somehow that sounds familiar, Ed. It certainly does. All right, everybody, keep the Van Halen torch lit. Go out and catch this tour. Give it your support and your dollars ultimately. But there is a bunch of stuff there on YouTube from this tour already. Very exciting stuff. I'm so looking forward to spending a little time with those fellas on Friday. Pretty up close. Pretty up close. I'm gonna be close. Can't wait to see Jay Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
All right. We'll catch you guys here back on Saturday, if that's all right with you. Subscribe here to the channel if you're not. I know a couple of you are new here, and thanks for being here. I'm glad you're having fun spending Tuesdays around here. Tell your friends, share this out on your social media sites. You know, referrals like that are the only way that we grow around here. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Hi, JG.
yeah, we grow for not for prosperity's sake, but we, you want to everybody who is a Van Halen fan, you hope they dig it. You know, it's like that.
Yeah.
So, and I know there are a lot of Van Halen fans in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. We
That's right.
we talk about a wide variety of Van Halen stuff here. Um, yeah, all kinds of stuff. But in the Van Halen world, current stuff, there is only so much. You know, it would be different if we had the internet in 1980 and we made a
Oh
show, Ed,
man,
called Halenville.
imagine that.
Oh shit.
Wow.
And everything when we went live was in real time.
Man, it'd
Tasty.
be like MTV.
Wow.
We'd be VJs.
We already have way too much fun here, but that would be
Imagine that
serious
back
fun.
then. This show back then.
Right.
Damn. A 17 and a 16, 17-year-old Tony and Ed.
I get to talk about Van Halen. I know. Imagine that.
Wow.
We'll have to make a cartoon or something, Ed.
Yeah.
That,
Now
that,
you got my gears going now.
imagine if we were hanging out. Imagine if I'd have met you in like 1982 at a concert.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You got the gears spinning now, Tony. Got some ideas.
All right. I'm going to have emails from all my old idiot friends, and you're going to have 4 or 5 from yours too. So,
Yeah.
I say that jokingly because that's what my sister used to say all the time.
Right.
You and your idiot friends.
Yep.
All right, guys. This has been fun. Thanks for being here. We're going to roll out. Go see Sammy this run. Yeah, we'll let you know how it went down. Everybody have a great week. There's links down in the description on the cover of the channel. I recommend channels here on YouTube that I think you'll like. Not just because I like them, but I think you'll dig them too. You'll see them on the cover. OU812 Under the Bus, Ben Coombs. You'll see these links. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Go check them out. I put that stuff down there for a reason. And I hope you read it. But there are some good YouTube channels out there that we enjoy. And you probably already know that. But go check them out as well. There's a lot of people on YouTube, Ed, that fly the Van Halen, flag and light the Van Halen torch. And we haven't lit the Van Halen torch yet. Let's light it. What do you think? Boom,
Sure, there it is.
All right.
All right.
Nice. But there are a lot of people, and God bless them for loving Van Halen, we all watch them. Of course we do. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Spread the love.
Yep. So, yeah, EVH is alive and well. Wolf and Matt will make sure of that. I think the legacy is intact. We all, as Van Halen fans, Van Halen nuts, should keep it positive. I read a post today. I didn't want to say this. I read a post today talking about this tour.
Yeah.
And somebody bringing to light all of the negative things about this tour.
Oh, okay.
And what everybody thought about it. I don't see any negatives in it. I don't see any. I don't see it with the lineup changes. It's glorious. It's just glorious for them to go out, Mike and Sammy, okay, with the other guys and play these Van Halen tunes, all these Van Halen tunes. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled.
Me too.
That's all I can say. I'm fucking thrilled.
It's a celebration.
Right.
Every show is a celebration of Van Halen music and Eddie and the whole legacy. Yeah.
Right.
So think of it as a big party.
Right. Exactly. And I do hope that we all remember Eddie and Alex, while we're at these shows. Yeah. And I think that we all will, yeah, it just, Alex is still here with us, but the whole, Van Halen is Eddie and Alex.
Right.
And that sound.
Hey, maybe you can close your eyes and pretend it's 1989 again or something, when you're there.
Yeah, well, it will be nice to hear these songs that we haven't heard live in a while.
Yeah, for a long time.
And Yeah, top of the world, 5150. These,
Oh,
I mean, dude. I mean, that's. I'm excited about the set list and everything on it, even his stuff.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
the only thing that's really not on there that I always like the song "Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy."
that is a
I
good
di-
song.
I didn't see that on there, but that's all
No,
right. Yeah,
but you never know. Mid tour, he might change up some of his stuff. You never know.
I absolutely love heavy metal.
Yes,
The song.
I keep thinking of the movie every time I hear it.
I mean, his stuff. I Can't Drive 55. Even when it came out with the matching video, it had its certain degree of cheese attached to it,
Oh
Ed.
yeah, yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
all right, but still a cool rock song,
Yeah, yeah,
nevertheless, even when it came out,
right.
but yeah, has gotten cheap. You know what's interesting about that video is the when it came out for years and years and years, you never knew who the fuck this Claudio was,
Yes,
you know.
that's true. And then look what
Yeah,
happened.
right. Now
Yeah.
every Van Halen fan knows exactly who that is.
Yep.
With the pun. Boom. All right. Ed, let's get out of here.
All right. Let's call it a night.
Yeah.
Stay frosty, my friends, especially this
Yes.
week.
Do it. Be safe. Stay hydrated.
Yep.
Moderation. Yep. But stay in the AC if you can. I wish I could tell my Loverboy story, Ed. Maybe I'll try to formulate it to where But man, I'm glad I'm going to see Loverboy. Don't get me wrong, but dude, it's a great story, but it's just
You could have flashbacks.
it's just dirty.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can at
I don't
least.
know how I can clean it up to
I was
make
gonna
it.
say maybe you can clean it up
You
to
can't.
an R
You can't.
rating or
You got to
something. I
tell
don't
it.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
All
But,
right.
all right. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna really leave now. So everyone, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up. We love you. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your week. See you, Ed.
Cheers.
Hang out.
I will.